Alright guys, welcome back. We have the question from the fourth chapter of Mechanics of Materials by Johnston. Knowing that the couple shown acts in a vertical plane, we need to determine the stress at point A and at point B. So you can see we have two different points A and B. And in case you caught the first video in the channel, we mainly talked about the deflection formula in these kind of questions. What happens when this moment is applying? This is a specific case when we have this moment applying on the beam that we can see. You can see it's gonna like bend in this direction, where we're gonna have compression on top and tension at the bottom. We have a sign convention that we show that with negative, this one with positive. The flexure formula, the stress is equal to negative moment times the distance to the neutral axis divided by moment of inertia of the area. So because of the symmetry, again, our neutral axis is going to be exactly in here. I'm just going very fast on these concepts. Again, if you haven't watched the first video and the second video on this channel, just go to the playlist, I think 4.1 and 4.2. I explain all the background that you need in case this formula is completely new. So we have the M as a given. We have 2.8 kilonewton meter, but we need to figure out the y, which is the moment of inertia, and y is pretty simple because we have the neutral axis. Now we can call our y in this direction. This is going to be our 0, so the y for A and y for B is pretty easy to figure out because we have all the dimensions. So let's find the moment of inertia in here. And if we look at it, we have the moment of inertia of the rectangle. I show it with IR, which we have the formula for that, and we have to subtract these two circles, showing it with 2IC maybe for circle. So that's probably the hardest part of this. As long as we can figure this out, the rest of this just have to plug in the numbers. So let's see what we have for IR. As we talked about, it's going to be 1/12 of the base of that rectangle, which is 120 times the height. So again, for the rectangle, we have 1/12 of B H3, and for the circle we have pi divided by 4 r to the 4. All right, so the height of this rectangle is going to be 30 plus 30, or 60. So 60 to the power of 3 negative 2 times pi divided by 4. And the radius of the circles we have, it's 20 millimeters. I'm just going to keep everything based on millimeters, so at the end our unit would be millimeter to the 4. All right, so now we just have to figure this out. Let's just calculate to see what we get. 120 times 60 to the 3. We have 12 in here. Negative 2 times pi times 20 to the 4. 4 in here. And that's going to be 1.90867 times 10 to the 6 millimeter to the 4. And we know if we want to switch this to meter to the 4 is going to multiply by 10 to the minus 12. So we can also write this down as 1.909 10 to the minus 6 meter. So now that we have this, we just have to plug this in our I. In the 2 points that we have, let's start with the point A. We can see our y for the A is going to be 30 millimeters. So let's show it with A negative. The moment is 2.8 kilonewton meter, 2.8 10 to the 3. So just do a conversion for the kilo times the y is going to be 30 millimeters. So 30 times 10 to the minus 3 meter, and our I would be 1.909 10 to the minus 6. So these two will be canceled out, and we can bring this to the numerator. It's going to be 10 to the 6, so we can consider that as mega. Let's just write it down, 10 to the 6, and here our ratio would be 2.8 times 30 over So the A will be 44 times 10 to the 6 Pascal, actually negative. As expected, is going to be in compression, 44 megapascal negative. And for the B, again, everything's the same. Instead of Y 30, we're just going to have negative 20. So that's going to be 29.3 megapascal. And actually, the negative will be canceled. So this one's positive because it's in the bottom part. So this will be in tension. This will in compression. Whole thing was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.